Right. Next on my list is analogous color harmonies. This is when, so again, complementary, when you pick colors from the opposite end of the spectrum. Analogous is when you pick colors that are just right next to each other on the spectrum. Over here we got like teal and green and the kind of yellowy green. You could have, so I'll explain it. Yeah, so over here, this is a photograph of a polar bear taken by Paul Nicklin. Again, I follow this dude on Instagram. And again, oh, look at that. That's fucking sick. Look at that. And again, it's just along that color wheel, orange, red, and like the kind of pink, right? Nice. Nice. Again, I just found this image. Again, we got kind of the like that green, the kind of yellow green, and then that saturated yellow over there. Over here, again, I think I have an affinity for the yellows. So again, all same sort of deal: brown, yellow, and I guess white. I wouldn't count white, but yeah. Oh, and even okay, her skin. So it's cream. So we only get brown, cream, and like yellow. They all harmonize nicely together. And also, there's something I want to touch on. If you are stuck for colors, I mean, you don't have to go searching. Um, other paintings or drawings for color schemes. I sometimes like I will personally come across a painting or a drawing which like, oh, the color's sick, but in the past year I've really gotten into looking at like nature photography, fashion shoots, just the shit that happens in nature, and I pull from that like I use this on the National Geographic's Instagram page. I guess this is by Michael Yamashita. And I had this piece I was working on, and I was fucking struggling. The drawing was done. I put in my my rough black and white grayscale, my black and white kind of colors and shading. I'm like, what the fuck do I do with the colors? Nothing works. Nothing works. Nothing works. And then I saw this image, and I'm like. Bam! That's beautiful. That's exactly what I want. This is the color scheme I needed. This is beautiful, kind of analogous kind of color scheme. It's got this saturated yellow and this blue-green, kind of teal, and this kind of like orange, sort of a yellow-green in the leaves. I'm like, oh, it's fucking dope. And so I used it. This is for this piece that I did. This is like a piece of like kind of cat girls. So I had like kind of like these cheetah women, like tiger women. I had like the kind of the cat skull, and that was the theme that I had going on with this piece. And again, again in my mind I'm like, all right, cool. I got like a lot of cheetah stuff and cats. I'm like, all right, cool. Yellow. Yellow can be yellow angers me down. I know just how with the dragon thing I did. I knew that like I needed like orange or yellow for my fire, and then I moved out from there. Like what works with that kind of yellow, and then when I saw that piece, I'm like, bam, that's it. Like I got it. Like it's fine. And that's the thing. Like when you see like, let's say, I'll get onto this. I'll show you. So that's mine. Yep. And then this is a sick piece. This is a piece by John Lariva. Really sick painter. It's called Gray Fox. Then again, if we look on that color wheel, we've got like blue, purple, and kind of pink, kind of like close to each other. This is kind of sophisticated. It's got very kind of pale pink, very desaturated purple, but like again what you refer to as the accent color. Like accent color is like wherever you want to draw your viewer's eye to, wherever you want to draw the viewer's eye to, you have that accent color. So the whole thing is kind of these two colors, and then bam, I want you to draw your attention to her sweater and then her eyes. What I was saying, so color scheme, like let's say I see this painting and I'm like, oh, it's dope, right? I want to use these colors. I wouldn't then go paint another portrait using these colors. Like, I mean, I guess I could. There's no police, art police. But I mean, like, it's too similar. Like, to take this guy's paint color scheme and his subject matter and then go paint what that other thing. Like, I don't know. This is my personal feeling. I think that's a little ethically questionable. But like for my thing before, like I'm like this is a paint. This is just like some cool colors and it's like trees and nature and whatever, and it doesn't have anything to really to do with the painting that I put it like the color scheme that the painting that I use this color scheme in. Like they're not related at all, really. So I feel like that's cool. Like it's I'm a few steps removed. Yeah, that's just how I think about it. Like, okay, I like this color scheme, right? This is a girl, by the water. And, maybe I could take that color scheme and then go do a painting of a portrait. Like, we're okay then. Cool. Next thing I'm going to talk about is split complementary. And this is a color harmony scheme that I use quite a lot myself. And it's something I really prefer. Essentially what you do is you okay, over here we go, you pick two colors that are near each other on one end, and then you use something on the opposite end, like the complementary color, as an accent. So again, we got some nature photography by Joel Sartor. Yep. Again, I follow Natural Geographic on Instagram. Again, so you can see we've got like the green and that teal, right, together. Oh, even green, teal, and the purple, right? That's all together on one end of the color spectrum, right? And then the eyes are yellow, bam, and this would be what we consider the accent color. You know what I'm saying? This is a piece of mine called Seafood. And it's like got this octopus eating some seagulls. And again, same to the deal. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I knew, like when I was doing this piece, I knew. Yeah, again, like I questioned myself. Like, what do I have any colors that are like that have to be? If I made it a pink octopus, it'd be a bit weird. I'm like, okay, the octopus, like, the sea. And then the sea has to be kind of blue or green. Quote unquote has to do whatever the hell you want. I just thought, okay, I want my octopus to be orange, and so I want everything around the only thing orange is my octopus, and everything around will be blues and greens. And I've kind of got red and yellow over here for the ketchup and the mustard, and they kind of go around with these orange. They're next to the orange. And then I got like the teal and the turquoise and the blue of the sky and that kind of stuff, and that's how I chose to think about this one. Another one, this is my dark version of the Hindu god Ganesh. I really love elephants. So again, same sort of deal. What I was thinking about. Again, I've got my red and my pink. Red and my pink, they go together. They're next to each other on the color wheel, and then opposite of that would be like greens, and then again I wanted to make it sort of like a bluey green, but also a little bit kind of sickly. Sort of like this is the destruction of the universe or whatever. I don't know. I'm making up my own. This is not generally how the character is portrayed. I'm kind of fucking around and making my own. Writing my own mythology for it. But yeah, that's what I was doing for that piece.